Good evening. This is in Sydney in Australia, and we are on day 6, part 2 for 21 Days of Gratitude Challenge. This morning we spoken about thyroid and what it does for you, how it's linked to speaking our real voice, how we can protect, and now we are going to talk about how thyroid can also link to the traumas that we have in our childhood. So, if you had parts of yourself from past where you split your persona because you didn't feel fully accepted as a complete self, then you are going to well, I don't want to say you are. If you are healed, that's great. But if you still healing that, you are going to have to face your distorted or disowned hidden self. The hidden self is the authentic self that start hiding away when you start going through your how do I say, metamorphosis. And people think of butterfly when we say metamorphosis. It is not what we think it is. When we are beginning our human's journey, our childhood is like that caterpillar. We are spontaneous, we're sponge-like. So whatever programming our adult parents or great-grandparents, grandparents, carers, immediate families, classmates, and other people put through to us, we are going to sponge it up. We literally like give it to me because you didn't have a grasp of what your authentic self would do. You're learning. So some of our childhood is great. Nothing can be done better, even though it can always be improved, but you're quite happy, right? Subconsciously and unconsciously you're happy. Some part you start shutting yourself off from experimenting that because it causes you pain, it causes you suffering, or if you do what you want to do, you may lose access to something else. That could be someone else. It could be something that is on survival. And yeah, that something could be food. It could be money. It could be access to your children. For example, people going through narcissistic, abusive relationship. One of the things I hear from partners who had a kid together is that if you leave me, I will not let you access the kid. You will never see the kid again. And so a lot of not parents, just one, feel like they're doing all the parenting. Just one person does the parenting. So why can't I take the kid with me? I'm doing everything. I'm the mother, I'm the father. I pay the bills, I do the errands, you barely here, you're treating me outside. And if I leave you, I can't have the kid that I take care of. So consciously, you want to not stay. You want to take the kid and go. But subconsciously, it's not working because your subconscious model still affecting you from the childhood. So, for example, if your mother know better, but fearful of losing you and stayed, you most likely would do the same, right? And so people with this kind of trauma pattern, ancestral pattern from either side, from our parents or both sides, and it can link to 8th generation to 18th generation back. So if we want to break this pattern, we need to embody our truth. We have to embody here and see our wisdom here for us to speak the truth. That's when our thyroid is going to be more relaxed, right? That's when our throat is going to feel aligned, and that's when your stomach not gonna go like this. It's not gonna shrink. Your shoulders not gonna drop every time. It's like, oops, you got me like a rabbit, you got me. I got a whole world figured out, but I can't do anything because you got my kids. Just know that's in your head. What's the worst thing can happen? You leave, you find a lawyer, you report to the, police. I took the kids, I didn't kidnap it, he's threatening to me, blah, 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 whatever. Just take the kid and get out. And then block them, AVO, if you're in Australia. It's all in our head to think, oh my God, the rest of my life I have to stay unhappy, speak none of my truth because blah, blah, blah. Right? So everything about our thyroid is regard to something about trauma. And how to heal it is go in subconscious, which has to do with neuro-linguistic reprogram. What is neuro-linguistic? It has to do with the words you speaking to yourself subconsciously, right? Subconscious is non-logical. You ever so wanted to lose weight but you want that ice cream? You know that dude is a jerk but you want to date him. You know that girl have cheated the last time boyfriend but you still wanted to date her. And you thought that doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. You think it doesn't, but your subconscious thought that's what your mother was dealing with, so I thought I'd bring this up and you will break tie with this pattern in the family and we can all get on and be okay. So how do we start healing the thyroid? Ashtanga really works. Turmeric, what the turmeric is a terminator of anything that's gonna prevent you from living your best self. It is that good because it is a prebiotic. And what does prebiotic do? It is the food for probiotic. If you are taking probiotic, you need to feed the food, and that's prebiotic. And so that helps you to get many good bacteria in your gut. Good bacteria help the gut to get better, stronger microbiomes. I ain't biologist, but I know gut biome. Why? Because I had to heal it. I'm still healing it. Gut is all about identity. If you don't like your total very much, girls, boys, ladies, gentlemen, it is time to fix the gut. Why am I talking about thyroid and gut at the same time? Because if you're not happy with who you are, this throat doesn't matter how pretty you are. If you're boys, doesn't matter how your Adam's apple gonna shape. It won't hoop. It won't sell. The boat just won't sail. And guess who's the captain? You're the captain. What is the weather like? Well, how you feel here is gonna have you feeling either all over the place or really calm. The calmer you are, you'll notice the weather just shiny and beautiful. And when you feel like really crappy, it's gonna be thunder and lightning. A good captain can shift like this with self-hypnosis. Well, a captain that's brand new and don't know what to do would be like, okay, I need a new boat. No, you don't need a new boat. You need the skills to deal with harsh weather and the skills, experience, and consistency and perseverance and good mindset and good heart stability, strength to not freak out when all your passengers are freak out. Can you imagine the whole crew freak out and the captain jumped the ship already? You're the captain. And the best part is you get to decide your crew. Your subconscious is a very important part of your crew. Forgive me, I am recording this midnight, okay? And your conscious is another part of your crew, your super spirit conscious, which is your soul, and your higher self, and your internal presence, quantum self, is the one that you report to, which is literally the bigger part of you, right? They're like senior captain. We are going senior. If you're more ascended, you'd be like, yeah, trying to get here. But when you get here, they are there. So your higher future self is always guiding the current self. I feel like I'm doing Egyptian dance right now. Yeah. So a really useful way to heal your thyroid is list 3 little things you're really grateful for instantly when you feel like you're about to freak out. Like my nose, without wet head today, I feel good. That's if it's really superficial. Or I'm really grateful for the wonderful food I got served at the restaurant. I really love the waitress, they're so loving. That still feels superficial. If you want to go deeper, I love Mother Nature. I love the animals. I love our beautiful planet. I love the people in my life. I'm so grateful for the new opportunity at my work to serve humanity, especially during this challenging time. I'm so glad that, Prime Creator or Source Universe put me on spot to see how I function and react. Now that is a positive psychology put you on spot, and it shift your entire psyche, chi, energy, flow, human energetic battery, whatever that you want to call it. I don't mean whatever, because it is what it is. How I have energy midnight. You might think I had a good day and plenty of sleep. I want to tell you what really happened just to show you what a good captain do. I was meant to do one video for day 6, and I'm very happy that when I did halfway, the occupational therapist called me to book my full assessment to talk about my health challenges. Okay, every human have health challenges. Doesn't matter you are medical intuitive, you still have health challenges, and it's normal. And so that became part 1. Later on, had a busy day, did garden, digged in dirt, came back and uploaded a video, could not upload on YouTube, and tried to watch movie after dinner, could not watch, tried to watch TV, couldn't watch, and we realized, even though we thought it was weather, it was not weather, talking about weather, it was the modem. And so we fixed that, and we finished our movie, and it was already 10:23. That's how long since 7 p.m. we tried to figure out this whole modem thing with the TV and the network. And went back, thought I could have uploaded videos on YouTube, and I still had to try. Normally, near midnight, I would lost it. I didn't. I drank a whole cup of coffee, and normally I do not drink coffee. And I then went and do my makeup, and then came back and uploaded. Actually, I went back to upload that video, I couldn't, and then eventually I got it working, yes. And then that would be 11:52 midnight. And then I did my makeup, and then I come here to show up for you for the second video. Right? This is consistency. When you feel tired, my mentor told me, when you feel tired, think about where you can serve somebody. You instantly feel sparkle in the eyes because you served yourself of that. It's how you can serve here. And if you are still going through the challenge of what you're going through, You have to believe someone in the world haven't been where you are, right? If you know everything about my life right now, you won't believe in this situation I would put myself here right now. But I am, because I love you, right? Because love for me is a global meta program. What does that mean? Means love is a globalization, it's international. Love is the foundation of all things. Love and above is upper vibration. Narcissist is low vibration. What may narcissists look like, you all know. But you may not think that's narcissism. For example, how hard do we try to do more makeup? I'm just doing to cover up my pimples so that you guys pay attention to what I say rather than what's on my face. Without doing video, I don't do makeup because I love myself. How many girls feel that way? That they're not putting makeup on for themselves. They're putting makeup on for somebody else, but they blame themselves. I love myself. I no longer blame myself. I haven't done makeup for the last 8 years. Cool? You should only pay attention to every detail to your intention and only do makeup when you love yourself. I'm gonna check this voice thing just to make sure. And the makeup should be for the purpose of so that people pay attention to you, not so that people are comfortable with you. It is not about all the glamour, okay? It's about you feel good, ready to go, and they will soak up all your knowledge rather than trash talking. It's not about you, it's about them, okay? All right. So how can we heal the thyroid? We can do vagus nerve healing. So, all right. So here, I have a point. You may not see on my bow tie, but around there in your ear, you can massage there for a good minute, and also down there to the center. On the side, not near your eardrum, but on the side here, a bit inside, not too much, just a little bit. Press there and do for 1 minute. Or you can do cold shower for 30 seconds at the end of a hot shower. Eventually do more and more and more. You can also hot water gargling for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening, which I need to do, and I didn't do it for the last week. I'm in trouble. Not really, I'm just kidding. I'm not in trouble, you're good, my vagus nerve. It is something that I will do from now on, and you guys are my accountability managers. So yeah, it really can be that simple to heal your vagus nerve. Helps to heal your thyroid. Because the more this open, the more your automatic nervous system feel better. And your parasympathetic feel calmer. Okay? Critical thinking is important, but we need to deactivate critical thinking if we feel like we are coming through a harsh, judgmental space. We need to send more love and not be so impulsive about every thought that we have. It is really important to meditate and know which thoughts are automatically operated like a computer setting from someone that said something similar before, or is it from actually how you feel about yourself? You'll be surprised to know that 90% of your thought are not your own thought. Only 10% of your thought is. And it takes practice to become 20%, 30%, 40%, and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? eventually, when we can reach 100%, I have not heard of someone that 100% never have a automatic run random inner dialogue, which is the automated thoughts and patterns. It's called auto template. In the background, it's part of the software of our brain. Okay, what we want to do is send love and above energy. This is a term that I learned from a course I did with Christine Marie Sheldon. I highly recommend you guys to go to Mind Valley, Valley, Mind Valley, and do the free course with Christine Marie Sheldon. She has a course called Love and Above. And so I have learned courses before that. I am a master healer, so I know many modalities. Love and Above is the simplest way because you need love to thrive. If you want your plant to be alive, you got to have a plan that is based on love. If you want a seed to grow, you got to water it, and that water better be loving water. You don't want stinky water. Well, actually, I take it back. It can be nutritious water, it could be rainwater. It can have smell, but it has to be pure, strong quality water. pH, like good for a plant. If you want a good soil, the soil better be healthy and with good intention. And yes, intention does matter. Look at our world. Intention is a real thing. Like if you have bad intention, you hurt people. If you have good intention, you love people. Science is backing up the fact that plants can feel and can sense, can hear in their own way. And they have students say nice thing to a plant and bad things to another. And the one heard the good things thrive, the one heard the bad things didn't thrive. And I refuse to say bad things to myself now. It sounds like a risky move, right? Because we've been told off since we were kids. And nobody has been very used to being just loved and feel it's okay. Like, what's the catch? There's no catch. So get used to a life have no catch would help. Because when you're not stressed, your thyroid is happy. Your immune system happy. Happy brain, happy thyroid, happy heart, happy gut. Very happy, energy filled means a happy captain. Means good weather on the trip. And guess what's the compass? The compass is your emotion and your feelings, which is the secret of a healthy organ mechanism. So sending gratitude, love, and above energy to all of our experience in every moment, just by tuning into that feeling, that emotion of joy of every little thing, cheeky little moments, is your today's challenge. Be grateful for your thyroid, sing. Doesn't matter it's childhood tune or your makeup or your whistling a tune. Your challenge today is to giggle as much as possible, to have fun, to speak something you always wanted to tell someone from a loving space, and be very honest and have fun. Sing, dance, whistle, tell someone you love them, and have fun. You have a wonderful time. Oh, and massage here and here. Okay, massage here and here. 1 minute each spot, and have a nice warm shower. Finish with 30-second cold shower to help your thyroid, and do it for every single day for 21 days. I love you all. Have a good time.